Nashville's number one for all the hits. It's Hot 106.7. You're on air with Eryn, joined with the incredible Nightly. Yay.
Hey.
Hello, Nick, Joey, and Jonathan. Straight in from St. Louis, right?
Yep. Just drove straight here.
You've been on tour with The Midnight.
We have. It's been incredible.
We've already seen that Joey's jumpsuit has seen its last days here. The patches are peeling off just a little.
Just a little bit. Nothing a little super glue won't fix.
I know. You guys have been going and going. You came straight here. No breather. Just right into the studio. We love it.
Yeah, we did go to Starbucks this morning, so that was our one stop. We had to pace out the stops, you know. That was it.
So you are here in celebration of Dirty White Chucks.
Yes.
That is coming out on Friday, October 14th.
Yes.
So exciting.
We said this earlier, but your chucks aren't quite dirty enough to be called dirty white chucks, but we really appreciate this in wearing them.
They're like moderately clean chucks, which doesn't have the same
Doesn't have the
ring
same
to it.
pizzazz.
You'll get
to it,
there.
yeah.
You'll get there.
Now, I know you guys have been working on your full headlining tour set list, and, quote, it's going to slap harder than your grandmother's biscuits.
That's right.
Now, can you confirm that Dirty White Chucks is going to slap just as hard or harder than that review?
Oh, fully.
I think it slaps harder than your great-grandmother's biscuits.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
That's
Can't-
fighting words.
Oh, my goodness. And so you also just came off of Firefly, which I was so jealous because that was the festival that everybody in my hometown grew up going to, because I grew up in D.C.
Nice.
And everybody would, I remember on high school graduation, we had like a morning graduation. People came back hungover from Firefly. They were like 17. Okay. But how was it? It looked so cool.
It was sick.
it was super sick.
Yeah, we flew in from Vegas like the day of, and then flew out the next day to Denver. So we didn't like get to hang around a ton, just because it was like mid-tour, but it was awesome.
Yeah, I also had food poisoning on the first 3 days of tour, so it wasn't my favorite like travel experience, but the festival itself was sick. We had never been either, and we didn't know what to expect. We were on this like side stage, and it was in the woods, and we were like, it was just very different because we had just played Hangout Fest, and we got to do the main stage, so we were like very unsure of what to expect, but it was super sick. Great crowd. We didn't know if we had any fans there, but we ended up having a lot, and it was dope.
I'm still hung up on you having food poisoning the first 3 days.
Yeah.
What happened was John ate local gas station beef jerky at like 1 a.m.
Yeah.
And
Well, the thing is I ate several things, and I can't eat like any of those things. I haven't been able to since for like a month. Even like Nikki, our manager, got us like some chips at a gas station, and that was one of the things that I like had that night, so I just like couldn't eat it today. She was trying to be she was trying to be sweet. She was like, you should eat something before the interviews, and I was like, oh, I can't even smell that right now. But we survived, and it was great.
You build some character, I guess.
Yeah.
Did you get to test out Dirty White Chucks at Firefly?
We did,
yeah.
We've been playing it on this tour, and yeah, it's always weird when it's like the first time you play a song after it's already finished live, and it's not out because people like don't know it. But it's been cool, and just teasing it on TikTok and stuff. People have like known the words to the chorus, and the song's not out, which is crazy. So it's been fun.
You already had somebody make up a dance for it. I
Yeah.
saw. That was so
yeah,
cool.
That's so sick. Yeah.
Did you guys learn it?
We're not great dancers.
Nick
So-
is actually a low key like good dancer, but he won't let you know that. Every once in a while he'll just bust out a movie and be like, "Dude, what? Where did you get that?" He's like,
I'm not bad. Both my sisters were dancers, so I just kind of grew up.
That's awesome. Nick, the ninja of dance.
"That's right."
I took one class one time, so
What class?
it was like a hip-hop, bring your brother to
Intro to
dance
hip
class.
hop.
You're to hip hop.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Well,
I'm all right.
you might have to prove it to us.
I'm
later.
also really good at the wobble.
He does wobble.
Why does that make sense?
I don't know.
So you guys are also known for having like the sickest intros and outros for your songs. Every single one is so killer, particularly on Dirty White Chucks. I mean, you're hooked from literally the first note. Walk us through that intro and just the vibes.
You know, thank you, first of all. I think Yeah, it's something we try to do for sure, is like have it from the second the song starts. It's interesting and recognizable. But we kind of wrestled with this song a little bit. We wrote it on like a random Tuesday after we had been writing, kind of had writer's block for like a month. And then just one day, this song just came out really fast. And then the next 2 weeks, we wrote like 3 more songs we love. But when we were producing it, that intro wasn't initially in it. But we wanted something that just felt like fun and immediately like you're in the song. So I think we made like 2 different versions of that intro before we finally got that one.
Now, you guys also use lots of random objects to make the sounds for your songs. We were just talking about caffeine and coffee stops. I know you're big Red Bull guys, and you used a Red Bull, what is that, like a can top? I don't know what you call that, for our song recently. Was that in Dirty White Chucks, or is that a different song?
We did something in Dirty White Chucks with a can or glasses. Like a lot of times, if you're missing like a little something, like in the percussion or something, we'll just kind of like get chopsticks and smack on stuff. Because there's like something, I don't know, like a unique sound that, because I mean, it's like the best time ever to make music. There's unlimited sounds online you can download and experiment with and stuff. But then there's something about just like using your iPhone to record, like flicking that and making that into a snare that like it's just something that you haven't really heard before.
Yeah, and like nobody else can quite get that same sound, if that makes sense. But it's actually sick because we had a TikTok that went viral using Red Bull can, and then Red Bull like reached out to us and sent like a bunch of Red Bulls, and then when we were in LA, they took us to their like office and studio and stuff, and like gave us a tour, and they were like, if you ever want to use the studio, like you can use it. So it was cool.
Well, that's wild.
Yeah,
literally.
Nick's a massive Red Bull.
Nick be cracking them.
It's the best drink in the world. Other than water, natural water is great.
I've never seen you drink water one time.
I have water right now.
Look, how many sips
proof.
you took out of it?
That's just
There's the proof.
It's the first 3 sips I've ever seen him take a water.
So you kind of already explained it, but other than taking just like chopsticks and being like, oh, let's try this out, is it when you find those random sounds on random objects for your music, is it like an intentional, let's like find a sound, or do you just, or you're sitting around one day and you like remember?
I can play one off my phone if you want.
I think it depends.
Yes, a live demonstration.
So we were at a venue after we loaded in, and Nick was like, again, we're not sponsored by Red Bull or anything. It's gonna sound like we are.
It's just I'm always holding one.
He's always holding one, and he was like flicking it with his hand, and I was like, oh, that's actually pretty sick. Let me record it.
Wait. That's so sick.
Yeah, he's also the drummer, so he can do stuff like that.
So we'll just we'll make that a loop and then throw some other samples on it.
Like sometimes we'll be looking for a specific sound, and then we'll try to like create something. But then sometimes like mainly on Joe's phone because somebody else is making a sound or whatever. But like there's just a random at random restaurants we'll just be like, oh, this sounded sick, and we just have like a couple like loops that we made on there, and then we'll try to throw them in a song.
Yeah, you'll hear something weird like a ding of an elevator or just like whatever, and you're like, oh, that sounds cool.
Joe we'll go outside and like record like car horns and stuff. Just because like you hear it, so it just depends on the situation. Sometimes we'll try to make something, but sometimes we just hear it and record it and use it later.
That is so fascinating, and I love what you said about how you're able to make a sound that no one else has really used, and that's another way you can make your music unique. It's unique already, but that's just another added element that you wouldn't necessarily think about. That's so cool.
We try to have fun.
Yes. So being on tour, I'm sure you might have some downtime to keep up your killer TikTok game. We've seen you on top of Hondas. We've seen you in Waffle Houses. We've seen you on tennis courts and diving boards. Where is Nightly? What random location are you guys going to try next?
I'd love to do the Eiffel Tower. That's all I can think
Wait,
of right now.
yes. Absolutely.
I don't know. Sometimes you just think of ideas, and you like say them out loud. But I think most times it's just random. Like we'll just be somewhere and be like, let's do this.
What if we did one in a radio station? Do you know of any around here?
Oh, I'll have to get back to you on that. I'm not entirely sure. That's not my forte. Sorry.
But that is like kind of a thing. People are like, where are they going next? And I'm like, I don't know how this started. We should have just like made it a thing where we only do them in our living room, and then people would just like, now they're just like, you gonna light somebody on fire or what? It's just like, no.
Yes.
Ooh, that's actually a great idea.
Yeah.
That'll make a great sound
Yeah.
that no one else will have in a song.
Not it.
Searing rage.
Yeah.
Spooky
Barbecue.
season.
All right, I'll do it.
Joey volunteers his tribute. Oh my goodness. All right. So you guys return back to Nashville for your headlining tour in, wow, what is it? November 17th?
Yep.
Right?
November 17th, Brooklyn Bowl.
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be sick. We've done a few headline shows in Nashville, but this is like the biggest, and we have like the biggest production for this that we've ever done. So, and it's also going to be like the most songs we've played, because we hadn't had like much music out in past headline situations. So it's the first time where we have to like cut songs. Like we're like, we can't play everything. So yeah, we've been working on the road on this current tour for the headline tour, but we're super excited. It's going to be crazy.
Oh my goodness. How do you decide what to cut out?
It's
It's a
impossible.
battle. Any requests?
Oh, to have like what to cut out?
No,
Oh,
no,
no,
Like,
no,
no.
oh,
no.
What's
guys,
play?
I hate this song. Don't play
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Or that.
Or that, either
honestly,
one.
yeah.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I'm basic, so 20-something's my favorite.
I got it.
Your song with NOTD though, that
Yeah.
I literally will go. I'm crazy. I will go on runs and I will listen to that song on repeat for an hour while I run.
Mm.
Not kidding.
That's amazing.
Definitely play that one.
We were literally going through the set list though, and like we were like, all right, let's see like what we don't have on there. And we were like, is the songs that aren't on here better than what's on the set list?
Yeah, we made like what we want to play and then like question mark category, and we literally read it down and we were like, maybe the question mark category is better than the actual. So we like switched a bunch of things around, but yeah, I don't know, it's tough. It is actually tough.
Well, it's you have control over it, which is the best and worst thing, you know?
Exactly.
Right, but no matter what, someone's gonna be upset that we didn't play
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, we're getting like hate mail from
Yeah.
fans like, if you don't play
If you
this
don't play this,
song-
I'll never listen to your music again. I'm like, dude, what do you want us to do? Play for 4 hours? Like,
We're gonna
No one wants that.
we're gonna light you on fire in someone's basement for a TikTok. if you
Yeah,
don't play
exactly.
it.
Any volunteers?
Guys, we're so excited to have you back for that tour. We're going to be giving out tickets on my show the week before.
Amazing.
So all the nightly fans will be calling us to win those. Yay.
Thank you so much for doing that.
Oh my gosh, of course. We're so excited. So Dirty White Chuck's about to play for Hot or Not tonight. Any last words for Nashville before they hear your song?
Just want to say thank you. Like it's, we feel very lucky to be from this city, and it's like transformed so much over the last few years, and it always feels like the place that we, feel at home when we come back. So just to get love here feels so special, because I know for a long time there were people who were like, oh, I hate playing Nashville, blah, blah, blah. And it's like for us, it's literally one of our favorite places, if not our absolute favorite place. So thank you to Nashville and people like you for supporting us. It means a lot.
Nightly, thank you so much.
Thank
Yay.
you.
Yes, thank you.